But I just wanted you to know we did successfully we captured 2 creosote bushes. They are in the back, and that was our whole mission to come out here, was just to those bushes. We're heading back to home base now, and we hadn't eaten anything all day, so we had 1 egg, a paper-thin serving of hash browns, a piece of sourdough toast, and a piece of bacon. I went for the diet plate. I'm trying to lose about 50 pounds. Now, all of that being said, oh, you know what? The wrong thing in here. Let's see if we can do this. Hopefully that didn't sound too horrible, but hopefully the audio is better. So we are now on our way back to home base, and we are on a CA62. We're being pushed around by the wind a bit, as usually does happen on this stretch of road. And the only other thing I wanted to tell you was that, you know, if you've been following the channel and keeping up with the videos, you'll see that I've been trying to upload more frequently. I have a lot of content I still have to edit, and a lot of you might be thinking that Desert Trippin' is now the Bombay Beach channel, and it isn't really, but Bombay Beach just happens to be a really fascinating, cool area where there's a lot going on, and the weekend I was there was a lot going on top of what normally goes on there. So so I have a ton of footage. I'm working on the next installment, the next I guess it's part 5, 5 or 6, but it's going to feature a really talented and amazing person, an artist, a sculptor who's very well known in Bombay Beach and has been for, I'm going to say, over 5 years, probably more like 10 years, maybe longer. But I'm just waiting on a few little bits and pieces. Actually been talking to him, and I believe he was going to send me some photos that I was hoping to add into my edit. But that's in progress, and hopefully once I have the missing pieces, I can cut that together and post it. And then I think I have one more. Each video actually presents a whole different editing challenge, and I'm not really an editor. I guess I'm okay, but I'm learning, and every video is a new lesson. So so bear with me, and thank you for supporting me. I also have a whole other video I need to get to, and that was when I went into the toxic Gold Dome mill. It's an abandoned mill. I think it was last used in 1989, and it was, I guess when they turned the Mojave National Preserve into a protected area, they shut down a bunch of these mines that were doing all this basically horrible stuff to the environment. And the people, I guess when they left there, they just walked off and left all their crap, and there were, you know, drums of cyanide and a lot of contaminated stuff in the area. I mean, it was, what, 40 years ago, so hopefully I didn't get tainted too badly, but I tried to not eat any of the dirt or rub anything on my skin, so it was just walking around. So hopefully I will survive that trip. I did get stung by a bee on that one. I don't know if that made it into the video. It happened so quickly, but I did have Benadryl with me. I have learned that when you're allergic to bee stings, always have Benadryl. And so really, that's all I wanted to tell you. That I have a bunch of work in the editing stage due over the next couple of weeks, and I have not been shooting any new content because I'm so backed up. But I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel, and you will be seeing new videos soon. Thanks for subscribing, and if you haven't, go ahead and do so. It could be even a pain in the ass to figure out how to do that, but it would mean the world if you could add your name to my list of subscribers and hit the bell. There's a little bell icon next to the subscribe button that will give you an update. You know, I guess it will send you a little notification when something happens on the channel, because I don't post videos that often, you know, maybe every couple of weeks. And I'm trying to be more frequent, but when I do, you'll know about it, and share the channel with anyone you think might get a kick out of it. And I would love to have your friends and family and acquaintances along for the ride as well. So with that, I guess we're on the 10 now, and we're passing through the windmill forest. The wind generating megawatts of electricity out here. And I will sign off here. Joe Bowie, desert tripping, over and out in 3, 2, 1.